Welcome to Las Vegas, Nevada, and this home for sale, single story, just hit the market, so just listed. And this home's 2,401 square feet, listed at $629,900. It's the very popular Columbia plan, and we're up here in Sun City Anthem of Henderson, about 25 minutes from the Las Vegas Strip, about 30 minutes from Summerlin. And this home has a single story open floor plan with 2 bedrooms and a den. We're gonna have a 2-car garage, and yeah, very popular open floor plan model. So we're gonna go inside, we're gonna tour this home. You can see it has a beautiful curb appeal here with all these canary palms. I'm Andrew Guy, your local realtor here in Las Vegas and Henderson. We're gonna go inside and take a look. Follow me. Let's find out if this is the right home for you today. All right, here we are. Las Vegas, Nevada. We're in 89044, which is actually Henderson. Sun City Anthem. And we have this single story home for sale. Just hit the market. You can see a beautiful curb appeal on this home. A few little palms to the left here. And we're just gonna take a look down this side of the home before we move around to the front. We have a mock orange and then a very large air conditioner there. The home built in 2006. So if this AC's been maintained, you're gonna have plenty of time left in that unit. And we're also gonna get you a home warranty, so you're gonna be covered for 1 year. And we just had a client that used their home warranty, and they got a brand new air conditioning system for 129 bucks. And that's why we get you the home warranty. Beautiful synthetic turf. It's done very well. And if you didn't know it, there's a bunch of different types of synthetic turf available. Different colors, different types of green, different looks as far as a little bit longer grass or a shorter grass. And this is a very nice kind of medium pile turf there with a nice dark emerald green. Looks like they've definitely freshened up this landscape to sell. We have 4 canary palms. This one's just getting started here. So we have a little baby about to come out of the ground. Now, I'm a little bit of a landscape expert. I was gonna say I'm not, but I actually am. And this canary palm is too close to that one. What I mean by that is, when this one gets that size, hopefully that one will be much taller, but they may interfere. So I might actually move this out a little bit. Looks great now. 5 or 6 years though, you might have a little bit of an issue. So let's go ahead and solve that before we get started. No fence on this yard. We just do have this retaining wall here. Yeah, just super clean down this side. So the neighbor has some pretty cool solar shade roller metal shutters. You can see they do open and close, usually remotely from the inside. Those are very cool. They also have a newer AC unit. But we're not here to look at the neighbor's house. We're here to look at this one. Do have the street light as well on the property. So at night you will have some light here, which is great for safety if that's a concern. But you will have constant light coming kind of in through this window if the blinds are open and the shades are up. Wonderful Spanish tile. Rose bushes, some rosemary. Again, with this rosemary, I might take that back off of the curb just a little bit, or the walkway. And we have a nice covered entry here with this light. I'm going to show you something that these Sun City homes have with this light here in just a moment. 8-foot door going in with the glass insert. And if you saw my last video where I was talking about these glass inserts, this is what I was referring to as that wooden half round going into the door, which looks great. I love that new kind of flat black edging they do on it now, but this is what I was talking about with the paint. You can never get it absolutely perfect, but from 3 feet away it looks beautiful. A lovely light blue color as well. And we'll go ahead and walk inside. Okay. You can see immediately we do have this very large open floor plan, 2,401 square feet. And it is the Columbia model. Now what I wanted to show you with these Sun City homes, so we have this flash button here. And what that is for, is you see this light here. So if we go ahead, let me see if I can get it, I don't know if I can get it all on camera, but if we go ahead and push the flash button, it's gonna start that light flashing. So if you're out here in Sun City and you see one of those lights flashing, you may wanna stop in the home, see what's going on. It's basically an emergency signal to your neighbors. It's not as apparent in the daytime, but if something happened, you fell, you need assistance, you can push that flashing light. At nighttime, you can definitely see it flashing, but if someone sees that, they're gonna come over and check on you. And that's just kind of an emergency alert, letting them know that something's going on in the home and you need some help. Doesn't call the police or the fire department, anything like that. Basically just lets the neighbors know that something's going on, you could use their help. So we have a few individual areas just separated by this one column here. So we'll go through some of these rooms. We'll start off here to the right, which is gonna be the dining room. This light needs all new bulbs here. When I turn them on, it's kind of flashing funny and just won't come all the way on. Don't believe that's an electrical issue. It's like we just need a few light bulbs. Yeah, I'm thinking that's just a light bulb issue. Not pleasant for the video, I'll turn that right back off. Window looking out front. This is a pull down shade, so you just pull it down wherever you'd like it to stop and it just stays right there. With a big window looking out front of the home. And we do have a couple little walls here separating the entrance as well as that tile. It's kind of framed out for the entrance of the home around the architecture and the ceiling. That one single LED light. Kitchen's gonna be to the right. We'll go back there in just a moment. We also have a new mantle on the fireplace we're gonna take a look at. And this is gonna be your formal living room. There's no light hookup in the ceiling here. We do have a coaxial on the wall and another one of these roller shades that you just lift up and big front facing windows. So yeah, you have a nook here with your coaxial, so you could definitely do a TV there. But I believe your TV room is gonna be over on this side. So yeah, nice little sitting room, sitting area for you. And this home's been freshly painted. So we have fresh paint on all of the walls. We do have a newer tile than the home was built in 2006. And if you look at the tile, look what they did here. They have a herringbone pattern in this little area for the entry, and then the rest is just gonna be your standard brick pattern. So kind of cool to separate the two areas, and then you also have that little bit of porcelain tile between there. We're gonna have a closet here for a coat closet. And the wall's gonna be an off-white light cream color. You can see the difference here. It's not quite as dark as it looks on camera, but yeah, there's just a little bit of a difference there. And then this is gonna be your main family room entertainment area. We do have a kitchen nook off to the right. And this looks more like a dining room light here. But that's really easy to swap out. Put a ceiling fan there if you'd like. Then your entertainment wall is going to be here. We do have some form of a Smurf tube or something in the wall there to run your wires down, plus the plug up here. A little high in my taste for a TV. I'd like to see that a little lower. But with a big enough TV, you can get it fairly low and still cover that up. And then your coaxial there. And this porcelain tile around the fireplace here, and that's been freshly updated. Gas fireplace, and it looks really nice. This home could feel pretty modern. There's just a few things dating it, but they're things that you can change very easily. For example, this light, the curtain rods are dating the home. I kind of wish they would have removed those before they painted, because now you're gonna have to take those down, but we do have that original paint color for you in the garage. I saw it. So it should be an easy touch-up. And if you didn't know anything about paint as far as touch-up, flat paint is very tricky to touch up. You need the original paint exactly as it was in the can from the first time you painted it. If you go color match or buy the same color, it's gonna be slightly different, and you're gonna see all of the spots in the light. When it reflects, you're gonna see where it's just a little bit of a different color. So if you can and you paint flat, you wanna save a good amount of that flat paint that's the original color, and then when you go to paint, you need to stir it, stir it, stir it, and then stir it some more, and then stir it a few more times. Make sure the color is all mixed completely, because when you get that can from Home Depot, you know, they shake it, or Lowe's or Sherwin-Williams, they shake it in that thing, and it is fully mixed, and you wanna get it back to that level to make sure the color matches. Now, if you do that, you can touch up flat and you won't even see it. So a little painter's tip for you. Always save some of that paint. Now we do have electric blinds here on this one, which is really cool. You can see a little bit of that backyard. We'll be back there in a moment. Just wanted to demonstrate the blinds for you. Very smooth, very quiet on the blinds there. Now we do have the primary bedroom. It's gonna be back here to the right, but we're gonna start with the other bedroom and the office. Office and den are kind of interchangeable as far as what the room type is. It's basically a bedroom without a closet or a door typically. We do have a curtain here, so what's behind curtain number 1? And that's gonna be your den. So this is gonna be a den or an office. What constitutes a bedroom? You have to have a door, a window or egress, basically an escape to get out of the home that's not the door. And then we have to have a closet. So as you can see, no closet or door in this office. So technically office or den. The third room of this home. And we have, I like the light bulbs on this light. It's just missing the little, some sort of little cup or just missing those little things. I don't even know what you call them, but that go around the light there. But it is a nice little light. Doesn't date the home very much. Could be considered somewhat modern. And then we have your coaxial, bunch of plugins there. I did see a little bit of a smart panel in that closet, so someone maybe wired this home up to have the Cat 6 run throughout the home. And then you have a dated curtain rod. But these blinds are very nice. They're really cool. They just kind of go up to where you want them to stop or go down to where you want them to stop. The only electric one being that one I showed you. Plugs on the walls. We have the half hot down here on the right. And you can see the room darkens when I focus on the window. We'll turn around this way, it'll brighten right up. So there we are. Yeah, this tile is going to be throughout the whole home, which is really great. The other thing with this tile, so you can see kind of a little bit of dirt. The tile has been used and walked on. Now, the tile grout should be this color. So you see this color in here. It makes it almost seamless when the grout matches the tile. And any good tile grout cleaner can get that back to pretty close to original for you. And that's something that really improves, upgrades the floor almost immediately. So when we're looking at this, it would look less like squares. You can see it gets in the heavy traffic areas. It definitely gets a little darker on the grout, but it smooths it out. So if we were looking out over here, we'd basically just see smooth white, and the tiles would look more together than they do when it's dirty. And the way we do that is we just look in the corners, or we look in areas people don't ever go, and then you can see the original grout color. In this case, it was like a bright white. All right, into this bathroom here. So wooden cabinets. Again, a light that could be not too dated there. We have a palm tree shower curtain they've left in the home. Overmount white sink. We do have a grab bar on this shower, and it's going to be a fiberglass enclosure here, a couple grab bars. And they left you the Tommy Bahama shower curtain if you like. If that's your style, you're ready to go with the shower curtain. So yeah, that's going to be your full bath, which is the shared bath for the guests and this bedroom here that we're about to walk into. All right. And this is going to be the first bedroom we see. Again, we have that same kind of pull down shade here. And this bedroom is going to be 11 by 14, with the den being a little bit smaller. I don't think this is 11 by 14. Feels a little bit tighter than that. I would guess 12 by 11. But nice nonetheless. Here's a great look at clean tile that hasn't been, probably the bed was over it. So you can see the grout there is super clean. And that's probably where the bed was sitting in this room. So it didn't have a lot of traffic over that. And you get that super clean, almost white grout there. Then we do have a closet that's fitted with some racks in it. Nice wide closet here. There's extra wide doors on this closet. And they've painted, there was probably gold trim in this house, including this, and they've painted it white, which looks real nice. Tall ceilings as well. We have 9-foot ceilings in this entire home. We are wired for the ceiling fan. So you can see the little cap there. You just take that off. Your wires will be up under there. And then the 3 light switches, usually a good indication we're ready for ceiling fan. And of course they're half hot over there in the corner. That's going to be the first bedroom there. And into this laundry room. Washer, dryer, refrigerator do come with this home. We have the Whirlpool Duet Sports on the pedestals, and they're both front loader. These cabinets here look to be in very good condition. American style cabinets, probably not soft close. They are not soft close based on the year. Typically didn't see soft close until a little bit later, depending on the quality of the home, who built it. But out here in Anthem, yeah, we typically don't see soft close unless they've been redone. And this is going to be our 2-car garage. It is a very deep 2-car garage. So we have a little extra space on this backside. And you can see they've definitely done some work on this home to get it ready. We have the tile there. Looks like maybe they just replaced some tile or added some tile to area that had carpet. I didn't see any areas that looked like brand new tile. We have the water softener over here by Culligan. Good looking water heater with earthquake straps. Those are basically the straps you see. You're going to need those on every single water heater. They're required for appraisal. And essentially what it is if there's an earthquake, your water heater is not going to fall off of the platform there. And then we like to see the drain pan, which is the pan it sits on. When the water heater, before it blows up and sends water everywhere, it'll start leaking. And what you'll see is water forming in that pan. And then if it does start leaking, we have the drain going down and out, so the water is pushed away from the wood and away from the home. So that's always good to see. Little sprinkler control there. And then you can see, yeah, they definitely did some irrigation. We see the 5/8 black flex tube. And the garage door looks to be pretty new as well. Definitely newer than the home. It's super clean. So yeah, listed at $629,900. They spent some money on this home. It's a very nice home in very good condition. Just a few little things if you want to update it, or you can keep them there if that's your style. So we have an epoxied floor, or just a painted gray floor, I apologize. Just painted gray here. That's okay. Better than concrete in my opinion. Maybe they covered up some stains and oil, things like that. So yeah, that's gonna be your garage for this home. See if this door self-closes. It does. Just about perfect on that self-close. It's gonna be your air return here. So that's where you're gonna put your air filters in. 20 by 25 by 1. You're gonna need 2 of those up there, and they look to be freshly changed out, which is always great to see. One of the maintenance things you need to keep up on your home is those air filters. And we always suggest when you move into the home, change them immediately, wait about 30 days, change them again. That should clean out all the air from whoever lived here, if they had pets. This home does not seem like it had pets at all. That's gonna be your doorbell. It doesn't feel like it had pets at all in here, but yeah, we always suggest doing that just to clear out that air. So you get that first month of clean air, and then you run it back again, and then you move forward with your standard, regular scheduled air filter changing. Do have a linen closet here right next to the primary bedroom. Good sized linen closet. Again, these doors freshly painted. So it looks like they did all the right things to get this home ready to sell. Changed out the important things. And it's gonna be the primary bedroom for you. Large primary bedroom, 13 by 17. And we do have some shelves hanging on the wall here. So again, they just kind of did what they needed to do to get it ready to sell. We have that same curtain rod here, and then another electric. It's gonna be the only other one. I think I said there was one, but there's actually 2, this being the other one. And we'll check out that backyard in just a moment. Wired for ceiling fan and ready to go. You just see that plate again, which is good to see. And I'm glad they didn't just throw up any light up there, because then you're gonna have to remove it to add your ceiling fan. And then we do have a door going out back here as well to that covered patio. Stay with us, we'll be there in just a moment. And then into the primary bathroom. And I love that all the flooring is the same. That's really great. And you have some extra tile out there, so if something cracks or whatnot, you can have that repaired. We do have a big corner tub here. Seems to be very clean. This glass enclosed shower. With the wand and the rain shower. Do have a grab bar. We're gonna have about 5 or 6 inch threshold there to step over. Fiberglass enclosure. Then everyone's favorite, bubble glass. It's a good looking bubble glass. For bubble glass, that looks really, really good, I would say. What do you think about this bubble glass? Leave me a comment below. And if you like my tours, like what I do on this channel, please just take a moment, give me a quick thumbs up at the bottom there. It really helps my channel, helps me grow, and lets YouTube know that you like what I do. And they'll show me to you again and more people. So I really appreciate that. And again, this lighting that doesn't look too outdated, need a bulb there. And a super clean countertop with these overmount white sinks. And then chrome hardware on those. Water closet tucked away here with a wide entry. Freshly painted door. Everything you need there. And into this primary closet here. It is an oversized primary closet, especially for 2,401 square feet. We're up here in 89044, listed for $629,900. 2-bedroom, 2-bath, plus that office. Single story, just listed. Plenty of room to hang clothes in here. So we have double shelving as far as you can put stuff on the top and on this bottom shelf, and then double racks all the way around for hanging clothes, and then great little shoe closet, or it's not really a closet, but some shoe shelves or for more clothes. Dealer's choice there. That's a Las Vegas pun for you. All right, so that's going to be the primary bathroom. And if you don't want to miss these tours, I put out almost every single day. I try to get them out every day for you. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button at the bottom there. It'll update you and let you know when I release new videos. Like one coming out this afternoon. This video will be out tomorrow. So we're into this kitchen. We have a big open kitchen here. Granite countertops, stainless steel appliances that all do convey with the home. So the way the contract works is everything that's bolted, glued, or attached to the home needs to stay with the home and conveys with the home. So what do I mean by that? If you buy this home, this light will have to stay with the home. These blinds will have to stay with the home. Those curtain rods will have to stay with the home. They're attached to the wall, they're bolted on. And per the contract, that's what it says. Now, we want to get everything in writing so that you know exactly, and if there's any question, we want to make sure that it's noted. So if you really love this light and you just want to be extra sure, typically lights will stay. But again, if this light is such a big deal, we're definitely going to write it into the contract. The light in the kitchen nook stays. And that's why we talk about the appliances. A refrigerator is not attached, doesn't have to stay with the home, but it is listed if it conveys with the home or not on the MLS listing. So typically we talk about microwave. I'm sorry, I said microwave, but we're talking about the dishwasher, the disposal, washer, dryer, refrigerator are the things on the MLS that we have to specifically note if they convey with the property. And usually the dishwasher, disposal almost always go with the property. I rarely ever see those not conveyed. So the main items are going to be the refrigerator, the washer, and the dryer. So we do have a water filtration system of some sort, double basin stainless sink, the GE Profile dishwasher in stainless. We have a GE Profile oven here, single oven, also in stainless. GE Profile Space Maker XL 1800 microwave. And I believe these appliances are original to the house. Maybe not this, the Impava. That's a new brand to me, 5-burner gas range. That could be original to the home too. I don't know what brands they were using. The refrigerator though does look to be a little bit newer than the home. Take a look inside. So this is a cool refrigerator. Basically, you open up the whole thing, or you push in this button here and you can just open the door and access those items. We have a water and ice system here, and then the freezer underneath. So yeah, very nice. And the ice maker is going to be in the door behind here. So that's where your ice is going to be at. Little station for coffee or tea. And these are American cabinets. So if you hear me say European cabinets, these are going to be American style. So what we have here is we have American style cabinets. So European cabinets don't have this face on them. They don't have this lip. So this hinge is going to be actually attached to the side wall of the cabinet without that frame around it. So typically what you see from the front side of these is the cabinet door will go all the way to the edge, all the way around, and then the cabinets will touch in the middle. So that's going to be the European style, where basically there's no frame or lip here, and those are going to be attached right to the side. And then on these American cabinets, they put that frame front face on them, and then this attached to the face instead of the actual cabinet wall. So there's a little lesson on American versus European cabinets for you. And again, not soft close, definitely American style cabinets. So when I say European, that's what I'm referring to. So yeah, nice open kitchen. We have the recessed lighting over top. Large island, plenty of room for a few stools here. And over to this kitchen nook. So we have a large kitchen nook area. You could fit a massive dining table here with 8 chairs, no problem. Or a good sized little table that's round with 4 chairs, whatever you like. There's plenty of room for it here. We do have that window with the rollers, not automatic there, just manually operated. Columbia model here in Sun City. All right. This is going to be the ceiling fan control for the ceiling fan outside. And let's head out there. So you can see the tiled patio here with the patio cover, which is part of the house with the stucco. And then we have this modern ceiling fan, looks to be brand new. A little bit of a modern outdoor light. This is going to be that big window with the automatic shades that basically will be up most of the time. And a very private backyard. Now you don't have a fence over here, so if your neighbor was outside in their backyard, you would see them. But outside of that, super private. Can't see your rear neighbors. We have a tall block wall. Tall block wall on this side. Their house is raised up a little bit more than yours. And we'll look down the side here, so just very clean. There's that AC unit we looked at originally with the irrigation control or valve box there. Anybody know what those are? Leave me a comment below. And yeah, pretty much refreshed out here with rock. We have rose bushes, pomegranate tree. A lot of pomegranates growing on that tree. Some of them bigger, some of them smaller. It's like maybe a little fig tree there. Possibly nectarines on that one. All right, there you go. All right, everyone, that's it for me. I'm Andrew Giant. Leave me a comment, hit the subscribe button if you want to see more. And if you like this, go ahead and leave me a thumbs up. Thank you so much. See you tomorrow.